Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we are going to talk about storing, stacking, and freezing breast milk. So first let's start with your supplies. I use Nook brand, but you need some breast milk freezer bags, a Sharpie marker, and your pumped breast milk. So you're going to label your bag, time, date, and amount of ounces that you're going to put in the bag. I freeze the amount of ounces that she's currently eating, so I freeze 5-ounce bags. It's easier for storing. So over here I have all of my milk pre-measured out from when I pumped earlier. Take your bag, take your milk, now the most important part of freezing your milk is you need to make sure that there's no air bubbles in it so you don't get freezer burnt. So I zip it almost all the way, squeeze out the air, lay it flat, make sure it's nice and sealed. See, there's a few air bubbles in here, so I'm going to redo it again. You want to make sure you get as much air out as possible. Perfect. Now I'm going to bottle and bag the rest of my milk, and then we will show you how we stack it and freeze it. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and take this right over to the freezer. Okay, so in my freezer I have little wire racks, so I just take a piece of cardboard and lay it here. Some people use a cookie sheet, and then I just make sure to lay my milk nice and flat. So now on the flat piece of cardboard I just lay my bags nice and flat, that way they can freeze. The flatter you lay them to freeze, the easier they are for stacking and storing. Now in my freezer I have my freezer organized. The second shelf here I have tubs and loose bags that need to be stacked into a brick, and then down here I have my bricks, and then way at the bottom I have bins of my pre-flat days when I was using the Medela bags when I first started, so they don't lay flat, so they're easier just to store in these bins down here. So I will go ahead and I will grab some pre-frozen milk here and take it over to the table and show you how I make my bricks. Okay, so you take your 1 gallon freezer Ziploc bags here and your frozen milk. What I do is I add them all up and then bag them so you can keep track of it. You want to make sure that you don't lay them the same way to make the best of storage. You want to make them go every other direction so they lay a little bit flatter. Now with my Sharpie, I'm just going to write on the bag how many ounces are in here and the date. Seal it up nice and tight. And there you have a brick. Okay, so then I just take my brick, and each of these bricks hold anywhere between 60 and 65 ounces apiece. Take my brick, place it like so, and I got a nice full line here. I'll work on the next shelf, and I'll just have to keep reorganizing. So that is how I store and stack all of my frozen breast milk. And I will put down below in the description the links of the products I use, as well as a written description of how I store and stack my breast milk. If you like my video and you want to see more, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys next time.